Hi guys, my name's iBlastoff and welcome to my tutorial for the jet gun. In this tutorial I'll be showing you where to find all the parts and how to use it effectively. But the first part I actually find is the jet engine, which can be found in the tunnel between the bus station and the diner. It actually spawns at 3 different locations, so just pause that screen and make sure you find it because it can be quite tricky. Well, it's not really, it's actually really easy, but it might not be in the place where mine spawns in this video. So mine actually spawned next to this window here in between the M16A1 and that window. And once you've got it, you can head to the town and build it on the bench. Once you've opened up the door beneath the bar, you'll see it next to the stamina up. You can just build it here, and this is the buildable for the jet gun. So we head on to the next part now, which I actually picked up the pressure gauge, which can be found in the cabin between the power station and the town. So I think I just ran straight from where I was then. And yeah, it spawns in 2 locations, which is near the fireplace and on the bed. So it's very easy. The cabin's really small, so you should find it without any trouble whatsoever. And I actually had the ladder as a part, and you can only hold 1 part at a time, so just be sure that if you've got a part, you'll have to come back and pick that up. So once you get that, you can head back to the town and build it again, so we can move on to the third part of the tutorial. And the third part is indeed the handbrake, which can be located at NACHT UNTOTEN, which is the Easter egg that was thrown into transit. And it can be quite confusing to actually find where NACHT UNTOTEN is, but it's between the farm and the power station in the cornfields. But just watch this video on screen and I'll pretty much tell you where to get it because it is a bit tricky. When you get to the lamppost, you literally just run straight past this burnt out car and you take the first left. It's literally the only left that you can take, so it should be fairly easy. And then you do like a right, just coming up now on the screen. And it's quite a small entrance, it's not like the other ones to the cornfield, so it's quite easy to miss. But once you're here, this is NACHT UNTOTEN. Whoa! It's like bringing back some nostalgic memories here, and it can be spawned right next to that light on the left over there, or on this cabinet, which it was for me, which is just here. And they also get the nav card here as well, or part for the nav card for the Richtofen Easter egg, but we won't worry about that for now. We're just going to go ahead and pick up the jet gun part and head back to the town. So now that we've got that, that's our third part, and we're building it and building it and building it. We just need one more part, and the last part is the wires, which can be found in the power plant after you've turned on the power. Now you have to wait for Maxis to finish talking, otherwise it won't spawn basically. And when it does spawn, it will spawn in 4 locations, which are all very similar to where the electric trap is. And yeah, just pause that screen if you don't know where it is and have a look for it. Mine was actually on top of this barrel, just around the corner on the left here. And once you've got that, head back to the town and you can actually put the gun together. So yeah, cool. Once we've actually built this bad boy, you can actually use it. It's really good gun, and you can use it for strategies and stuff. But I will give you some tips after this video. Just listen to this reaction one of my friends did. It's really funny.
I see you, fam!
I think the whole planet was covered with a thick blanket.
You should see it on my screen. It's fucking huge. Like, it's literally the size of you. Yeah! Honestly, it's like a barrel, so you could like put it down and get inside it.
Okay guys, now that you've actually built the jet gun, I'm going to give you some tips on how to actually use it effectively, because the jet gun will eventually break if you hold it down for 15 seconds. That's all you're allowed, 15 seconds of straight fire, and then you actually need to leave it for a whole minute for it to cool down, otherwise it will break and you'll have to pick up all the parts. Now, when you're actually holding it, like to let it cool down, you need to hold it in your hands for a full minute, just so it cools down. If it's actually hidden, it won't work. So you need to run around whilst holding it. So it's advised that you do this in co-op just so that they can take away some of the zombies, just so you get a bit of a rest in the later rounds. And as you can see on the screen here, the left gauge tells you how much power. So once you get into the red, it will eventually break. So just make sure to swap it out before that happens. But yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like. It really does help. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video.